Okay, so I want you to really picture this for a second. You have an idea for a website. Maybe it's for your business, maybe it's a portfolio, maybe it's a little app you've been dreaming about. And normally, that idea just dies right there because building a website sounds like this huge, expensive, complicated thing. You need to learn to code, or hire a developer, or fight with some clunky drag and drop builder for 3 weekends straight. But what if I told you that you could just describe your website in plain English, hit enter, and watch an AI build the whole thing for you, live, in a matter of minutes? That's exactly what we're doing today, and honestly, the first time you see it happen, it feels a little bit like magic. The tool we're using is Runable, and it's genuinely one of the best AI website builders out there right now, because it doesn't just make a pretty page, it builds a real working website with a database, logins, payments, all of it. And there's a link down in the description if you want to follow along and create your own account. So let's just jump straight in. First, head over to Runable.com and sign into your account. Once you're inside, you'll land on the home dashboard, and this is where everything starts. Now, right there on the screen, you'll see what's called the artifact picker. Go ahead and select website. This just tells Runable, hey, out of all the things you can build, I specifically want a website right now. And that's really all the setup there is. No templates to dig through, no blank canvas staring back at you. Now, here comes the fun part, describing your website. This is where you just talk to it like you'd talk to a really talented developer friend. And here's my one big tip. Be specific. The more detail you give, the better your result. Don't just say, build me a website. Instead, say something like, build a landing page for my coffee subscription service with a hero section, a pricing table with 3 tiers, an email sign-up form, and a footer with my social links, and make it a dark, modern theme. See the difference? You're telling it the pages, the features, and the style all in one go. And here's a pro move before you even hit send. For anything a little more complex, turn on plan mode first. What this does is really smart. Instead of just rushing to build, the agent stops, researches, asks you a few clever questions, and writes out a full plan before it touches any code. That way it builds the right thing the first time and you're not redoing a bunch of work later. So if your site is more than just a simple page, flip that on. Once you send your prompt, the agent might ask you a couple of quick questions like whether you need user accounts or a database or payments. Just answer them honestly, because this is how it makes sure it builds exactly what you have in your head. And then watch what happens. On the side panel, a live preview of your website starts appearing in real time. You literally see the pages come to life, section by section, as the AI writes the code. It's genuinely mesmerizing to watch, and it's the moment where your idea stops being an idea and starts being a real thing on the screen. Now, the website almost never needs to be perfect on the first try, and that's the beauty of it. You just keep talking to it. If you want to change, you type it right into the chat. You can say, make the hero section taller and give it a gradient background, or add a testimonial section with 3 quotes, or change all the buttons to green. And the agent updates the code and the preview refreshes right in front of you. You just keep refining through conversation until it looks exactly the way you pictured it. And I really want to stress how much is happening behind the scenes here, because this is what separates Runable from a basic website builder. While it's building, it's automatically setting up a real database to store your data, file storage for images and uploads, user logins if you need them, Stripe so you can actually take payments, transactional emails, and even built-in analytics so you can see who's visiting. You're not just getting a static page. You're getting a full working web app, and you didn't have to configure a single piece of that yourself. So now, let's take it live, because a website's no good sitting in a preview. When you're happy with everything, look up in the website header and click the Publish button. A little panel pops up, and here you get to customize your web address. Runable gives you a default one, but you can change it to something clean and branded, and your site will live at yourname.runnable.site. You choose whether it's public for the whole world or private, and then you just hit Publish. Runable builds it, deploys it across a global network so it loads fast everywhere, and in a couple of minutes, your website is live on the internet with a real link you can share with anyone. And it doesn't stop there. After you deploy, you get a full dashboard for your site where you can manage your analytics, your SEO settings, connect your own custom domain with automatic SSL, set up your payments, and manage your secret keys. And anytime you want to make changes down the road, you just edit through the chat again and hit publish one more time to push it live. You can even download the entire source code as a zip or push it straight to GitHub if you ever want to take it elsewhere. So just to bring it all together, you sign into Runable, you pick website, you describe what you want in plain language, you refine it through a quick conversation, and then you publish it live, all in a matter of minutes. Something that used to take weeks and a real budget now takes an afternoon and a good idea. And that's it. That's how you build a website with AI in minutes using Runable. If this opened your eyes a little to what's possible, and I really hope it did, make sure to subscribe to Learn Mode Lab for more tutorials just like this one, and I'll see you in the next video.